Hey, Shalom, this is your brother Yonathan. All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Bahakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. I want to say Shalom to all the brothers, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth and sincerity. All right, may the blessing of election be upon your house. Today, I Googled, all right, how much has the U.S. given in financial aid to Ukraine and Israel from 2020 to 2023. And this is what, came up online. I copy and pasted some of the information I got from the articles online. And I'm going to make a point after we read some of these stats here. Okay? Just to kind of highlight who the elites are. All right? Because in the scriptures, it gives us a checklist to identify who the wicked are. There's a people in the scriptures who are referred to as the wicked. So after we read some of these stats here, and we take into account all that's going on around the world, all right, what that money went to, I think we'll get a good idea. All right, so one here says Ukraine, since the onset of the Russian invasion in February 2022, the U.S. has committed roughly about $113 billion in aid to Ukraine, which includes military assistance, humanitarian aid, and economic support. Prior to 2022, there were additional funds, but the bulk of the aid began in 2022. All right, as far as Israel, okay, the state of Israel, small hats. All right, the U.S. provides Israel with approximately $3.8 billion annually. That's just every year. That's just all what they regularly give. All right, as part of a long-term military aid agreement over the years, this has amounted to tens of billions, but the consistent annual amount is approximately 3.8. Combining the aid from 2020 to 2023, it can be estimated that the U.S. aid to Ukraine is around $113 billion, and to Israel is approximately $11.4 billion, considering 4 years of the annual 3.8 in total. But they gave additional money in recently due to what's going on over there, right? But it says in total, that brings the combined assistance to about $124 billion. Keep that number in mind. From 2020 to 2023. Please note that these figures are subject to change as new aid packages are announced and approved. Okay? Now, the interesting thing about that, 124, right? They say it would cost $30 billion to end homelessness in America. All right? And about $100 billion to house, all the low-income people. All right, but to end the homelessness, $30 billion, right? They could have ended homelessness here 4 times over. But instead, they send their money to an ally, which really isn't their ally. They're just a strategic piece to try to assert their global dominance even further. You go to work 40 hours a week and your money is taxed to send money over there to the small hats so that they could commit genocide. And it's such a frustrating thing, right? That even the low level or the mid-tier Edomites are frustrated about it because they're not benefiting from any of this. The elites are cutting out the lower level and mid-tier Edomites completely out of the picture. They don't give a shit about them. So that's why you hear, a bunch of Edomites saying, we got to come together and, it doesn't matter what color you, because they're not, that white supremacy isn't trickling down to them the same as it once was, right? But like it says in the scriptures, let's read it. The point is in 5, but I'm going to start at verse 3. All right, Sirach 14:3, it says, riches are not comely for a niggard. I want to look up that word niggard. But you talk about a low-level being. Esau's the real nigga. He's the realest nigga on earth. Okay? Look up that word niggard. It says a stingy or ungenerous person. Yeah, so Esau's a real nigga. Okay? Sirach 14:3 again, it says, riches are not comely for a niggard, and what should an envious man do with money? Well, he's going to spread, more greed, more evil. Things are going to decay, especially if he has any authority. And the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. Right? All right. Verse 4, it says, he that gathereth by defrauding his own soul gathereth for others. And this devil has been doing nothing but defrauding his own people. He's a thief. It's like when you see those heist movies, and at the end the thieves are all, they're trying to split up their cuts. But something always goes wrong to where, the thieves, they want more and they double, triple cross each other. All right? That's this Edomite. He that gathereth by defrauding his own soul gathereth for others, that shall spend his goods riotously. All right, so this devil's going to get to the point to where he thinks he's going to, celebrate this victory he thinks he's going to get. He thinks, mandated the chip, and, we're finally going to step into, our kingdom, our pseudo kingdom that we manufacture. We don't need the Lord's blessing. We're going to have our own thing that we set up. Scriptures say, while he is eating, the Lord's going to what? He's going to flip the table over on his ass. Let's get it. All right. So you go to Job 20, and I don't have this one on the screen, but just bear with me. This is Job 20:22 that I'm reading. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Right? He's going to be what? He's going to be in a pathway of difficulty. You look up that word, straits. Let's get it, bear with me. I'll pull it up. It's a Yatazar, okay? To bind, be distressed, be in distress, be cramped, be narrow, be scant, be in straits, make narrow, cause distress, besiege, to suffer distress. So that's the predicament he's going to be in when he thinks he's at the height of his plan, where he thinks he's going to reap the benefits of all the wickedness he's sown in the earth. It's going to come back upon him. All right. Continuing on, Job 20:22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked, the laborers, shall come upon him. Verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, like I said, when he thinks he's about to reap from all the wickedness he's sown in the earth, he thinks he's about to, finally accomplish my plan. It says, what? God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. And that rain is going to be what? The missiles coming down upon his kingdom, even hitting the places that he didn't plan for them to get busy on. On top of that, the chariots are going to be getting busy. And we know it's the missiles. Why? Because you continue on to the next verse. It says this, he shall flee from the iron weapon. That iron weapon is what? The missiles. All right? And the bow of steel shall strike him through. So he's not going to get to enjoy all the laboring he's been doing in wickedness to set up his own pseudo kingdom. He's not going to get to enjoy it, man. His time is up. All right, now let's go back here to Sirach 14:4. It says, he that gathereth by defrauding his own soul gathereth for others, that shall spend his goods riotously. All right, so just how you talking about the royal family, right? True descendants of Jacob. Just how we came out of Egypt with great substance, we're going to come out of this place, all right, we'll get great substance in the spiritual sense, meaning that we're going to be changed, and when we come back, we're going to have dominion over the earth and everything in it, and that includes the people. Okay? Verse 5, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? This devil isn't even upright in the dealings with his own people. So he can't do good in any way, shape, or form. So it baffles, it should baffle you. When you see 2/3 of our people, they have some kind of hope for this guy, or they think, not all white people. No, they were created to be the wicked. Right? The Lord created them to be the wicked. The Lord created all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil, like it says in Proverbs 16, I believe. Is that 16:4? Proverbs 16:4. Let me go look it up. I get Proverbs 16:4 and Proverbs 4:16 mixed up. One is talking about they can't sleep unless they do evil, and the other one's talking about the Lord created all things for himself. Okay, yeah, Proverbs 16:4 is the one I'm thinking about. It says, the Lord hath made all things for himself, yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to read that Sirach 14:5 one more again. It says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. So yeah, man, I wanted to put this quick lesson together. I had that thought, like, damn, how much money has America given over there? How much? Because, we met at camp yesterday, and the brother Benaz just looked over to me. He's like, bro, I can't bear the smell. Because, we moved spots maybe about 2 years ago here in the Dallas. We were in Pegasus Plaza, but we moved some blocks down to get away from, all the homeless people in that area. But it's like somebody almost paid them to come sit and camp out where we teach now. And then I drive by our current camp spot downtown. I drive by it here and there. And when I drive by, I've never seen it. It's only on the days we go and teach that they pop up there. And so I find that strange. But the smell was so intense last night, man. It's when something stinks so bad, it's like if you feel like it's got in your mouth a little bit, that's how thick the smell is down there. But this, this devil with the resources, with the excess of resources, that problem could be fixed. In the scriptures, there's laws on how to deal with people who have been put in that position, so that there's like a welfare system for them. But this devil, he doesn't deal uprightly, not even with the people that go fight for him and come back home. You know what I mean? So to whom will he do good, man? This guy has to be taken out of power, has to be taken out of rulership. Anybody who's not longing for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, you're a part of the problem. Okay? So our Baratazah, the lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises once more to Yahweh, Bahashim Yabashai, Bahashim Rakahakodash. I want to give double honors to apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to say shalom to all the brothers, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth in sincerity. May the blessing of election be upon your house. Shalom.